I'm a real estate agent, investor, and YouTuber living in Los Angeles making $1.6 million per year. I have $0 in credit card debt, $0 in student loans, $1.8 million in savings, and just over $4 million in real estate investments. So I spent $585,000 on this duplex, and then I spent another $80,000 remodeling it. My mortgage is just over $2,800 a month, and my utilities are about $110 a month. I chose to buy and live in a duplex because I really wanted to save the extra money and at least have some other rental income coming. And this place took me about 6 months to find, but when it came on the market, it was a really good deal, and I knew I could rent out the other unit to basically pay for my mortgage. And so growing up, my parents did not have abundance of money or anything like that, and I definitely saw how hard they worked, and a lot of times it really was paycheck to paycheck. So I think seeing that really forced me to go in almost an extreme in terms of saving and investing and really making that a priority so I would never have to worry about money. Even as a young kid, I would always just be obsessed about saving everything I could get, and even from birthdays and Christmases, have an envelope with just all my like $20 bills in there, and I'd get really excited when it would hit like $100. I actually got more enjoyment, I think, from saving than I did from spending. So I became a millionaire by working as a real estate agent. Originally, I had planned to go to college, but when I did into college, I was basically screwed. I had really bad grades in high school, and I figured I needed to do something and get some work experience for a year before I reapplied to colleges. I got my real estate license. I ended up really loving the career, and then after I sold my first house, I was just like, I'm never going to college after this. I would say my average price point is somewhere between $2 and $3 million, but the most expensive home I've sold is about $7 million. So my YouTube channel is just my name, it's Graham Stephan, and it's mostly about personal finance and investing and how to invest in real estate. My YouTube income varies month to month, but usually it's anywhere between $150,000 a month and $250,000 a month. Welcome to my living room. For the most part, this is really decorative. I don't spend a lot of time in here. If I have any friends over, none of us are really hanging out in this room. It's mainly meant for just like looking aesthetically kind of nice. This over here is my couch that doesn't really get used that often. These were the pillows that actually came with the couch. I don't like them at all. Looks a little too patriotic, red, white, and blue, but you know what? They're here. Again, we never really use it that much. This was actually given to me by a subscriber. I've had this for such a long time. The gold one is for hitting $1 million, and then the two silver ones are for hitting 100,000. The dining room table is something that I never actually used for eating. I mostly just use it for editing videos really late at night. For some reason, this is my favorite spot just to sit there and edit. So over here you have my bar, and this is something I never really use. This is just visually looks kind of cool and almost never drink. This is Diet Coke mixed with water. It's not actually Jim Beam honey. All of this is really just for decoration and water. And by the way, proof it's just water. Or go out and buy coffee because I could just make it at home for 20 cents, and that's just what I've always done just to save the extra money. Underneath you have my trash can here, and one of the cool things I do to save money is I reuse the old grocery bags, and I actually save a lot of money on doing this. I don't buy garbage bags. Just put this over and look. It's pretty much the same thing, and you don't need to buy any garbage bags. So I don't really do that much cooking, but I will make breakfast every single morning. I religiously eat the exact same thing. It's 2 eggs, cheese, ham, and then sometimes if I'm feeling really adventurous, I'll have half a bagel. With coffee, of course. I spend about $200 a month on groceries and another $150 a month eating out. I also like to look for happy hours. If you're gonna go out to eat, you may as well just go and find that 2-hour window where things are gonna be half price and just eat as much as you can then, and that's gonna usually save you about like 30 to 50% in your food bill. Happy hour sushi or all you can eat sushi is the one thing that I love it. Pillowcase, a subscriber sent this to me. I joked about it in one of my videos, and now I own one. I never thought I would say this, but I sleep on Nicolas Cage every single night, and I will see you in your dreams. So this is the only TV in my house. I really don't watch that much TV, so I don't have one in the living room, but every now and then if I want to watch Netflix or YouTube, I can turn this on here. Again, I really don't watch that much TV. Then over here I have my YouTube subscriber play button. This was given to me as a gift during one of the speaking engagements I went to. So I set it up, I hooked it up here, and it keeps track of my second channel. So this is where all the magic happens, and I film all my videos. It's a 400 square foot garage that I remodeled to turn into my studio. I had it drywalled, added electricity, lighting, and I added some sound deadening materials just so that it's not as echoey in here. This table I got from Urban 95. I really liked these restoration hardware desks with the aviation style, but they were all like $3,000 to $5,000. But I found that Urban 95 had the exact same desk for under $1,000. I bought 2 books. These are totally random eBay books that I bought for $1 each that makes it look like I'm a lot smarter than I really am. I spend way too much time making a video. I would say every video that I make usually takes about 8 to 10 hours to produce, and some of that is researching the topic, actually planning out the video, filming the video. I keep it very simple. I have a Canon 70D with a Sigma 1.8 lens that I use to film most of my videos, and then I have a Canon 80D with just a wide-angle kit lens for any wide-angle shots I need, or if I'm filming out somewhere, I tend to use that camera. For audio, I just use a Compica wireless mic. They ended up giving me that for free to test it out and just review it, and it's free and I really like it. As far as lighting is concerned, I have an LED ring light that I use as my main source of light. These towels work really well for light diffusion, so that way it's not too harsh on the background. These towels work perfectly for that.